Hey, this is Jake Adams, and today we're going to be doing the week one recap. So thank you so much for joining me here. What we're going to do is going to recap some of the stuff that we talked about in week number one. So if you're falling behind, you can just watch this video to recap, get an idea. And if you need more, of course, in depth, feel free to go back to the videos, and I'll create additional value and additional resources and information inside the membership area, so you can go into the membership area and get more videos, more information. More case studies and white papers and that kind of stuff if you need it, right? So here's our quick recap of week number one. Now, why is it important to understand what we're covering in week number one? Well, it's important because it's all going to roll through into week number two when we're talking about marketing. So recap week number one. First of all, we talked about the target market. Who is your target market? Who is your ideal client? If you don't know who this person is, you're going to be marketing to everybody. And you're going to say, hey, everybody, I want to do your taxes. And the thing is there's a lot of companies out there that do the exact same thing. H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, Liberty Tax. Their ad budgets are in the millions or millions, potentially billions, I don't even know, probably the millions and millions of dollars, right? So do you have millions of dollars to spend on ad campaigns to compete against, or marketing campaigns to compete against H&R Block, Liberty Tax, Jackson Hewitt? No, you don't, right? So what we want to do is we want to get laser focused on who we want to help, what our target market is, and then start to develop value for those people, right? So who are these people and what kind of value are you going to be able to provide for them? Hopefully it's not just the basic compliance tax services or filling out numbers and boxes on forms. I want you to think outside the box. What kind of value can you create for the small business owners that you serve? How do you serve them better? How do you serve them at a higher rate? How do you serve them at a higher level? What kind of value are you bringing to those clients? And when you're bringing more value to any opportunity, you are going to increase your profits. So that's why we're creating the value, not only because of additional profits for us, but also because we're going to be able to help people and serve people at a higher level. And that just feels great. And it allows you to make a business of people you really, really enjoy serving and working with. All right, so how are we going to help them? What are the things that we're going to be doing? Well, the offer and the services, right? So as accountants, as tax preparers, we have to decide what is our offer and what is our package of services going to look like. So in a previous video, I talked about bundling those things together on a monthly rate. So what kind of things you can do, whether it's CFO services, or maybe some profit first, or tax planning, tax strategy, savings, things like that. How are you going to bundle those in? What is going to be your minimum level of price? So at what point can you say, hey client, I'm sorry, I don't provide the highest level of value for you. Let me refer you over to someone else in my area, or someone else in my team, or someone else, somewhere else, because you have a limited resource in your life, which is your time. So you want to make sure that you have the clients that are seeing the most amount of value from your time, right? So you want to make sure that you're packaging the offer and the services correct so that you can increase the value and increase your profits. And you're doing that specifically for the target market that you really, really want to be working with. So now that we have all that covered and you have a SMART goal, and putting these all together and saying, okay, my goal is to do more of this. Once you have that goal, then we can go into the marketing, right? So put that in the comments here. Let me know who your target market is, what your value is, how you want to increase your profits. How many more clients do you want to offer this to? Is it one new client, 2 new clients, 4 new clients, 10 new clients this month, the next 30 days? Let me know what that is here in the comments so I can make sure that I can help you with that, and you can also be held accountable by the group to help you achieve those goals. Now, once you have those goals, what we're going to be doing is starting to work backwards into marketing. So that's why I had you set those goals, and how do you set those goals is so that you know what you want to do and accomplish with the marketing. Because if you don't know what you're just throwing money at something, and I don't want you throwing money away or throwing money at something with no idea of what we're going to be doing. So once you've laser focused on your target market, on your value, on your offer and your services, we can start to develop that marketing message. And the marketing message is going to be different across many different platforms. So get ready for that next week, week number 2. We are going to be laser focused in on all the different marketing ways that you can get clients, and realize that not every way is equal, and not all of the ways are better for each individual target market. So we're going to be looking at your individual target market, the individual value with the offer of services that you have, and how we're going to let the clients know that you want, again, your target market, how do we let them know that what we're doing, how we're going to create value and add more value to them and that relationship, why you're different, why you're better than all the other tax preparers in your area that could be available to them, and how we're going to help them, right? So that's week number 1 recap, and running into week number 2. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks.